Hi everyone, I'm Newman. Today we're at Meadow Brook Club, and this edition of the Met Methods, we're going to talk about the wedge and the bounce and how it interacts with the turf. So I'm sure most of you have heard about the bounce on your wedge. It's a very important piece of the golf club. Without using the bounce correctly, you may stick the club in the ground or even blade the golf ball across the green. So when you use the bounce correctly, you don't have to be afraid of those things because the golf club will do all the work for you. I was fortunate enough to play in the 2022 PGA Championship, and during that week, I had played a practice round with Eric Van Rooyen. His caddy gave me a very helpful tip for that week. The conditions of the golf course that week were very firm and tight, especially around the greens, like so. So I was kind of a little bit lost out there. So what he told me was to raise the heel off the ground for these pitch shots around the green. What that does is that minimizes turf interaction with the bottom of the golf club, which effectively reduces the chance of me chunking the ball into the ground. So without fear of chunking the golf ball, I'm not going to keep my golf club off the ground and scull it either. I've got no worry at all, and I trust the golf club to do the job that I'm asking it to do, and I could just throw the club into the ground and utilize the bounce effectively to skip this golf ball relatively close to the golf hole. I'm going to set up to this golf ball and this 15-yard pitch shot. I'm going to raise the heel off the ground, and I'm going to go ahead and make a solid swing. Now, if you notice, I made a little bit of a divot, but the bounce of the golf club prevented me from chunking the club into the ground. So when you do use the club the right way, and you could trust that the golf club is built for these types of golf shots, then you could throw the golf club in the ground without fearing the chunk or the blade, and just let the bounce of the club skip across the turf and execute the golf shot the proper way. Next time you have a pitch shot from around the green on a tight lie, I suggest you try this technique and see if it helps your game.